Hello, doodads and dudettes. Today I am going to do a comparison between two precision screwdriver sets, the Kaiweetz ES21 and the IFIXIT Pro. But first, a little update. So far we've pretty much put out a bunch of fluff videos. That was for several reasons, mainly to learn OBS and DaVinci Resolve and just wrap our heads around making these videos a little better and the whole concept of it. With that being said, we're ready to start with our better content. Patrick is working on an Apple Talk series that is starting out pretty interesting. I'm kind of interested in it, even though I'm not an Apple fan. I will be starting probably on my next video doing Commodore repairs. I don't have a whole lot of parts laying around, so I will probably start by triaging 3 or 4 Commodore 64s and taking your comments and using those to come up with a parts list, and I'll get it ordered and then make another video working on those, and then I'll triage some more. I've got lots of them laying around and lots of disk drives. Being in the e-waste business also means that I have a whole lot of other computers in the back wings. I got a Compaq, I got a K-Pro, I got an Osborne, I've just got so many computers that I want to do some stuff on. Repairs are definitely needed, and we'll bring out some history on some of these machines as well. So, let's compare these two things.
Say, kids, what time is it?
It's 8-bit doodads time!
Let's start by taking a look at them one at a time. This cordless driver did not come with the set. I bought this separately sometime after I initially bought this set. I've used this set quite a bit. It's really complete. And it's got these little pry thingies, several of them. It's got, well, let's pull this over here. There is a grounding wrist strap here, suction cup for pulling screens and things such as that. Various little pry tools. Some nice spudgers. There's a plastic one. There's a pointy one. A good variety of those. Pretty nice little set of tweezers. Another hooked tweezers. And a set of closed tweezers, which can be very handy. This is the meat of the works. It comes with the jeweler's type handle, an extension, a good bit of bits. It comes with 64 bits, and then I bought this separate. It takes 2 batteries, and this caused me to go out and get a battery charger and swap over everything in the house to rechargeables. So that's good. Cost for this set is north of $70, and that did not include this. This was, I'm thinking, just under 20. So you're looking at a good $90 for this set. Let's move on to the Kaiweetz. It has 64 bits. Comes in a nice sturdy case. Press here. It opens. You can charge it while it's in here, stored away. You have to hook it up to a charger. It does not take rechargeable batteries. It comes with a pair of tweezers, spudge bar, and lots of longer bits. And then we flip it over. I would have to say that the Kaiweetz probably concentrates a little more on the Phillips head and the flat blade, but it still has a very nice selection of all the little torques and the oddballs. And again, the length of these has already come in handy for me. This is available on Amazon right now for about $40. I will leave links to the both of these in the description. Before I go any further, I forgot to mention that the Kaiweetz also comes with a magnetizer, demagnetizer, and a magnetic mat, so you can lay out your screws in the order you took them out on whatever you're dismantling. Okay, so basic functionality. This is the iFixit one. It's got a forward and reverse, that's it. But the light comes on when you press either button. It's round and it wants to roll away from me. The Kaiweetz has two flat sides, so it's much better at that. It's got forward, reverse, as of course. It also has a light, but you turn it on or turn it off. I wish when I turn the light on that it would then operate when I use those. The 5 LEDs, it's fully charged, plus it also means that it's using full torque. I can run down the amount of power and it will use less torque. Or I can put it at full torque. Alright, let's test this out a little bit. I've got some hard drives. These all came out of the same batch of computers that came from the same office. They were all purchased at the same time, so I'm guessing they all came from about the same factory and will have about the same amount of torque applied to these mounting screws. No problem with that. Let's try the other one. Slightly faster. Let's check out this demagnetizer. I've never used one of these, so I'm not sure if I'm using it properly. Yeah, it's got a little bit of magnet left in it. Now let's... Oh yeah, they're jumping on it now. So that works to some degree, but it's I can't see myself wanting to use it. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to tighten one of these screws with the iFixit. Okay. Compare the torque to the other unit. Came apart no problem. Now I tightened it with the Kaiweetz. And I have to give it a little assist. So the Kaiweetz definitely has slightly more torque, maybe even a little more than slightly. This, before I started filming, I put this on the charger, got a full charge, and put a fresh set of batteries in the iFixit. All right, let's take one last look at these and go over the pros and cons. Number one, I'm going to have to say the iFixit kit just takes up a lot of space if you want to unroll this out onto your workbench and use it. However, that is solved by this coming loose, and you can put the rest of it to the side. I did forget to mention it's got a handy case that you can put your bits in, the screws that you're pulling out, and it's magnetic. Number two, I'm going to say I don't like the round shaft. It rolls too easy, whereas this one doesn't roll nearly as much as this one. But that's pretty minor. Number three, in my mind, this driver using rechargeable batteries is better than this one that I have to tether into something in order to recharge it. The cord that it comes with is a foot long. I mean, obviously you can use an extension if you want to use this while you're charging it up, but the edge goes to this one for that fact. Oh, variety. When it comes to variety, pretty close to the same. They're different, but they're both just as nice. The iFixit has these sockets, whereas the Kaiweetz does not have the small socket heads. But I think the length of these bits makes up for it. I'll give the edge to Kaiweetz on this one. Number 6 is the price. You're looking at a good more than double the price for this versus that. So depending on your budget, Kaiweetz obviously wins out. It's just a nice set. The case is really nice. Not that this case isn't nice also with the little bag that everything goes into. They're both very good, but I'm going to give the edge to the Kaiweetz mainly because of the price. Functionality is pretty much about the same, except that this one comes with the driver, the electric driver, and this one had to buy separate. All right, if you want to stick around and see all the Commodore videos that I'm gonna be working on repairing, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and leave some comments below. Do you guys have either one of these sets? Tell me how you like them. Thank you very much.